Alright guys, so this is my tour, I guess, of my, I guess you would call it a mega base, my underground base that I've been working on the past few weeks. This is a survival Bedrock edition world. It's on a realm of a friend of mine from Reddit here. This is my starter base. I'll probably have another video I'll make to show off this area. We are going to go across this little tiny ocean here and check out the mega base. A few weeks ago I posted a, what would you call it? I guess like a drawing of my idea, maybe my blueprint. But this is the progress that I've made so far, and I apologize that I don't really have the best video quality or voice for that matter. I have a really monotone voice. Anyway, this is the entrance. This is a natural cave. It ended about right here, so I just decided to keep digging down. And this is the main entrance. I haven't finished this base yet, so it's about halfway done. But this is the main entrance here, and then we get to the main hall, which I like this room a lot. I tried to keep every room a different theme. So this one's what's this called? Crimson. No, this is the warped fungus and like quartz and white wool and stuff. So I have a lot of glowstone, so you'll see a lot of glowstone throughout the build. But so that's where we came from right there. We're just gonna go straight through to my storage room. This is the first room I built. A lot of oak. This probably took, I don't know, 20 hours of gathering just oak, just with all the stuff you have to get, and all the wood and underneath, and I think there's some spots at least have glowstone underneath. Yeah, right there. So it's all lit up. The ceilings are all lit up, but I have all my storage here. There's 220 chests, I believe, double chests. Every single one is, you know, its own thing. I have books and potions if I have any, you know, just everything that you need. Also, for extra storage, there's barrels on all of these pillars. I don't think I've used any yet because I'm still trying to fill up these ones as I go. You can see there's some empty ones here, but eventually, if I really need to, I'll start filling up these barrels. And then just kind of this random design on the end I like to use. And then there's always like a little, I don't know, 5 or 7 long hallway between each room, and I always have this design. So this is kind of like tying everything together, and I like the leaves because I don't really have much greenery yet, so, in the bush. Yeah, this right here is my storage, not my storage, sorry, my surface access, I guess you would say. So we've got the bubble columns on both sides, but since I have an elytra now, I just use this guy. Just gives me a little bit of a boost to get up there. And that's my squid farm. That's kind of what it looks like from up here. There's nothing on top yet, but eventually I have plans to build some stuff up here. Then at the very end here is my nether portal room, so I started using the crimson here, some nether blocks, and yeah, I kind of like this room, but pretty simple. I'll try to keep it quick since I usually will just be walking in and out of it. Oh, and also in my storage room here I have this little tiny thing where it has the workstations, another crafting bench, and then just my shoulder storage. I don't think I have anything in any. Okay, so I've got a few things, but yeah, so that's the main strip of land here, I guess. I'll show you what's not finished yet, just because it'll be quick. But the whole thing is symmetrical if you've seen the design. So like here's the garden. On the end here is a map room, and I went, you know, above and beyond. I tried to make more room than I need. So and again, this was all survival, so it's a long time. I'll have farms and crops here outside of the garden. And then right here is an access to mines, because right now we're on level 45, so I'll have a mine shaft go down to level 11 for diamonds and whatnot. This is the bedroom, and then we'll have like a kitchen and bathroom, and just kind of like a household room, more decor than anything else. But and that's the main hall that we came from earlier. And then here, I won't show you everything, but we have armor closet that I'll have, and then that'll be my vault for precious material. Come back to storage in here. This is kind of, you know, where I spend most of my time. So right here I have my super smelters. So just for design, I made a bunch of piles of coal. I have 2 super smelters, one with normal furnaces, one with blast furnaces, so I can focus on the different things that I need. Coming in here, this is more of a decorative room, but I call it the forge. It's kind of where I store my ores. So I've got iron, coal, more iron I guess, and then just other stuff. I've got some cauldrons, and this is where most of my, what are these things called? Anvils, that's what they are. All my anvils are in here, or most of them. And then just the next dead end, I guess, would be if I can fly. Over here, this is my shooting range. Again, it's more decorative than anything else, but I've got 2 of them. There's this one right here, which shoots those 2 targets on the end, and I have these little arrows showing how far away you are, so 45, 35, 25, and so on. Then over here, I have a minecart track. So this is you can test out shooting your arrows while moving. And eventually I want to set up the redstone. There's lamps above it, but eventually I want to set up the redstone so that they'll all stay on until you turn it off from a button, just so you can keep track of your score. Maybe have visitors come in and see what's going on. Coming in here, this is my enchanting room, so I really went overboard with 4 enchanting tables. And I've got the lapis in each of the corners, but pretty simple design. It was I think this is the smallest room I have in the build. So then the library. I just built this yesterday, the day before, but again, it's pretty simple. I mean, everybody knows what a library looks like, so I've just got some little seats on the side at a little table, and I started filling books up with just random, I don't know why that is, just random things. I mean, nothing really like in particular, just random quotes. This one I'm gonna eventually write, I guess lore is the right word for it, but for the base. And then here's my potions room. I'm not really one to use potions, so I don't know what to put in here, but obviously you need some of this stuff to make them have different effects. Got all my potion stands, just a round table, and then down here, this is a nether wart farm. So you just jump in this guy, and then you hold down the button, you pick up everything, do all sides, and then down underneath there are minecarts, and I'll press this button and they'll all go down and pick them up, and then I'll come to this chest. And there's 2 of those. There's another one over here. There goes somebody from the realm. But yeah, it's pretty simple. And this is just the last corner of the room. I know this is a pretty long video. People probably aren't watching the whole way through, but this is like the study, so I'll have like a grand piano right here, a desk, probably more bookshelves everywhere. And then here's like our spawner room, or my spawner room I should say. What I have right here is a skeleton spawner, and then I have 4 cave spider spawners. So the story with this is this entire build is right in the middle of a mine shaft, and the owner of this realm plays in creative a lot, so he didn't mind moving some stuff for me. So I had 4 spawners that were in the middle of everywhere that I was building. There's one around the corner over here, there's one right here, there were 2 in the storage room by itself, and yeah, just scattered around. So I just asked if we could relocate them, but I didn't take anything that wasn't already here, like for example this right here, you can kind of tell there was a spawner in here. That's where the skeleton spawner was, but obviously like this being the main entrance I can't use it there. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any suggestions. I really don't know what to do for a study apart from the piano and the desk. Same with the garden. I don't really know how I'm going to do the garden yet. I think I'm going to use a lot of leaves and sandstone. But apart from that, let me know what you think. Sorry if this is too long of a video or my voice is too monotone, but I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, thanks a lot.